I'm talking to Seferrers Vivian at Trello Warren Estate in Cornwall. So tell me, Ferrers, what is your vision for the future here?
Well, it's a complex vision, but I was really fortunate to inherit a wonderfully romantic and beautiful estate down in West Cornwall on the Helford River, Lizard Peninsula. And the challenge for me was to restore and rebuild it as a vital community, which requires a lot of money. And I wanted to build a community which allowed me to enjoy the estate and them also, our visitors, to enjoy the estate. And really it's that balance. The vision is to create a balance between people who arrive and use the estate and the local facilities and the beaches, and to protect the estate itself. So to do that, the vision is to have people investing in the medium to long term in the estate and to develop our relationship over the years. Many people, as I'm sure everyone knows, visit their particular areas of Cornwall multi-generationally. We've got grandparents coming, parents, children, grandchildren, and they love their locations. And we really want to develop that sort of relationship with our customer base at Trello Warren. With my background in conservation, I wanted to make that as sustainable as possible. And for me, one of the major parts of the vision is the sustainability of the project, in terms of building, in terms of energy delivery, in terms of how we live. And whilst it's not the prime mover, it's probably the third or fourth mover in the deal. And everything we do here at Trello One, we try and address those issues of sustainability. We have a very large biomass heating system which delivers to all the properties. It uses wood and wood chip generated on the estate. We build with very low embedded energy. We use local resources for our restaurant. And we try and move the whole platform on a broad front to my own vision of a sustainable future.
So you were telling me that a few years ago, in your terms, a few years ago, probably 100 years or so ago, the estate was pretty much down on its knees, particularly after the First World War. And I know that from what you've told me earlier that you're really committed to the lizard and to Trello Warren as well. Um, how's all this progressing now?
Well, it's gathering momentum. I think people understand that we're very fortunate in our location, and we do address top quality service in the relationship with our customers, and so people are happy to commit. We have a timeshare deal which is a 30-year deal, which is quite a long-term relationship, and people are recognizing the value in that now, and so we are gathering momentum, and we have quite a large customer base, and the estate is significantly changing. We are restoring the estate. It's beginning to look very different now.
Well, I have to say, it looks really fantastic down here. And it's interesting to me that I've managed to get the pronunciation of Tree Warren just about right now. And of course, the thing that we're talking about is trees, isn't it? A lot of it is, you're standing in front of a beautiful tree, which is, as you say, a bio indicator, as it were.
Yes, this is one of my favourite trees. It's got pulmonaria on it, lungwort, a lichen, which is a clean air indicator. So for me, it just reminds me when I go past it that I am really fortunate to live in one of the least polluted parts of the United Kingdom. Lungwort is a very, very sensitive indicator. And the tree itself is an oriental plane tree. It's not an indigenous tree, but it has a wonderful form, and it was planted by one of my great ancestors who did an awful lot of work in developing Trello Warren. So it's a little place of pilgrimage for me. It reminds me of what he did, but at the same time reminds me of the environmental issues that I'm addressing here.
Yeah, one of the things you're telling me as well about the environmental issues and about what the great care that you're taking in developing the estate is the fact that other people are recognising this and seeing it as a bit of a showcase for sustainable development.
Yes, no, we've been very, very lucky that some of the work we've done has been recognised. This year we won the Times Green Spaces Best Place to Stay in Britain award, and people and developers are arriving every week asking us if it can be done commercially, and looking at the practice we've established over the last 10 years in terms of development, building development in particular. And I hope we're showing them that it can be done. We all do need to invest in a long-term sustainable building future, and our buildings, I think, are probably some of the most advanced in that area.
Yeah, I understand your investment as well is in terms of sweat and tears. It was just a few years ago when you had to sell firewood here to keep the place working
It's funny,
properly.
isn't it, that over the years the wood and the quality of the wood, and we can grow wood very well down here, not wonderful quality, but that keeps coming back. So when I was on my chin straps and trying to provide instant cash flow, we're selling
Mm.
firewood, but now 10, 15 years later we're selling biomass, wood chip, which supports the whole industry.
So at the moment you have a capacity for how many people here in Chillawarren?
For
Which is
visitors,
yeah.
for visitors, we're running 19 houses at the moment, which are ready for occupation, and people are living here. Of potentially about 35 to 45 houses.
And you also offer at Chillawarren as a place where people can come for a walk during the day and to wander
We're
around the
open.
woods.
We have a very good connection with the local community. We don't charge to come on the estate. We've got over 12 miles of woodland walks. Some of the frontage of the Halford River, which my family gave to the National Trust, is accessible through the estate and down onto the river at Tremaine Quay.
So anybody can come here and have a day out, and also they can have an ice cream tea in your restaurant, which is all locally sourced produce, I understand.
Yes, the restaurant does very well. It's extremely popular, which is a dichotomy of restaurants this far west with local people and visitors, and we're open all day, every day.
Okay, well, thank you.